Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Jody Moses from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm here at McBrow Research Laboratories to talk about cutting-edge styles utilizing just one of their brands, Design Essentials. The first step is the consultation. During the consultation is where we find out all of the things that the client's desires are, as well as what their needs are. What do they like about their hair? What are some of the things they dislike about their hair? What are the boundaries that you have when giving the haircut? Once we have completed the consultation, we now have our blueprint. We now know exactly the characteristics of the hair, what foundation we're going to use, and we've already decided the type of hair for that desired look for that cutting edge haircut. Cutting edge, step one. We're going to establish the central profile parting from the hairline to the nape area. We're going to do our part off. And as we see, when we're finding the points of balance, when I place my comb on top of the head, it tells me that's the balance point. That's the flattest, the highest level of the head. So I'm going to take my comb and begin my parting from here, and I'm going to travel to the top of the ear all the way down. You know, working with a mannequin, we want to make sure that we have a water bottle. Unlike our speaking salon guests, the hair have a tendency to be porous and it dries out quickly. So if you're using this tutorial as a teaching aid for cutting on mannequins, I use the Design Essentials Bamboo and Silk in here, just a touch, because it makes the hair soft so you're able to move it, mixed with water. And why I'm doing this again is to make sure the hair is soft so that we're able to move to give a very precise haircut. And once again, I reiterate, we did our centralized parting from the frontal to the nape area, and going back to our point of balance, the top to the left to the top of the ear, and the opposite to the right of the top of the ear. Okay. Once we've established those partings, we're going to secure it and part off. In step two, we're going to establish the initial cut to create a nice strong line cutting towards the jawline. Using 0-degree elevation, you want the haircut to be heavy around the outer perimeter. And later we can go back and personalize it, utilizing our other tools, razor, point cutting technique. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're cutting it at a 0-degree angle to give the hair a lot of weight, because 0 degrees give you a blunt haircut. We're going to now part off the frontal. Once again, go back to our points of balance. We're going to make a horizontal parting from ear to ear. And we're going to secure the hair with our clips. Smooth it. I'm going to secure with the hair clips to the top of the ear, creating that horizontal parting. Our lines are very essential for the end result of our haircut. So precise placement with our partings. Ensure accuracy. So we're going to create a subsection and secure this hair out of the way. We have balance. So we have our horizontal line placement. We're going to secure the hair and create a triangular subsection just below the occipital bone. So we're now going to subsection out, knuckles against the back of the neck, hands out at 45 degrees angle, and we're going to cut. We're going to do another subsection. We're going to continue until we reach that horizontal line, and then we're going to pivot to bring the other parts of the hair that's in the back into this haircut, leaving underneath our disconnected area. So secure the partings, make sure they're fine so that you're able to see your previous guide. Secure the hair, go in, find that guide, see it, and cut. And remember, we're stylists, so don't go past that second knuckle. Knuckles touching the back of the neck, find your guide, 45 degrees, cut. Grab the hair again, extend outward. So as you see, we're traveling up to that horizontal line. We're beginning to pivot the hair so that the hair can have the maximum amount of movement, giving a very modern twist to the haircut. So after taking a horizontal line from below the crown area, we're going to proceed to the recess area by making diagonal forward partings, extend the hair out 45, find your guide, and then we're going to proceed with the cut. Again, another diagonal forward line placement. Secure your hair. Extend the hair out 45 degrees. Find your guide and cut. We're going to continue around until we have complete the entire back area, and we will do the very same on the opposite side. Diagonal forward placement of a part, extend out 45 degrees, find your guide, shear angle at 45, cut. All right. Last but not least on this side, I'm going to drop all the hair back down. It pivots into that 45-degree angle you've already placed, cut. And we're going to do the same technique on the opposite side. So we're going to release the hair in the front, allow it to fall, and we're going to begin personalizing the haircut. There's various ways you can personalize a haircut. You can use your texturizing blade, a razor to feather it, or technique, deep point cutting, or light point cutting, based on your consultation and what you've decided for this particular cutting edge. So I'm going to go in and just point cut for softness, connecting the back with the side. Okay, we have secured a triangular parting section in the top of the head. We're going to make vertical parting towards the face. I'm going to over direct the hair, standing to the left of our model. Because I want softness, I'm going to cut with point cutting technique. We're going to continue this going directly, cover the entire area, over directing the hair, bring it over to my left, point cut. We're going to take the same vertical parting on the opposite side, over direct, using a point cutting technique for softness, and cut. We're going to continue this perpendicular for the entire section. Vertical parting, securing the hair, smooth, over direct, point cut. We have completed our cutting edge style, and just remember for review, the consultation, that's important. That's the foundation for the blueprint. The foundation of the haircut, the establishment of your lines and your angles, your body position, and your comb and shear position, that's going to ensure an amazing end result. Is it not amazing when you can take the same cutting foundations, the same cutting principles, degrees and angles and partings, and execute that on a commercial install? Guess what, guys? That's what's happening right now in the industry. By using the techniques that we've shown you, it will look just as if it's growing directly out of her skin. Just keep in mind that when you're doing your partings, it's going to be a little difficult. You have to customize your partings based on the hair that's been placed in and the hairs on a welt. So you have to do more of a freestyle, but the same degrees of angle cutting, same body position, same shear angle. And as we see with our lovely model Tay, she was cleansed with Design Essentials Gentle Balance Sulfate-Free Conditioning Shampoo, which is going to cleanse the hair and gently remove any impurities, keeping hair still soft, because you know commercial hair can be quite expensive, so you want to preserve that hair as well as protect her natural hair that's beneath her install. The Design Essentials Almond Butter Express Conditioner was used to soften the hair, to make sure that the foundation is soft so that we're executing that style. Her hair that's beneath here is well protected, added moisture is there. It gives the hair a movement and softness just as her natural hair would flow. This very same tools, shampoos, conditioners that you use for natural hair, you use those same products on the installation here. So we're gonna give her something that's gonna complement her personality and customize her haircut. My tool of choice will be my razor, because I want softness. I want the lines to flow so that the hair looks very natural. So I'm going in and I'm actually parting off because I want to create an amazing cut for Tay. As you know, when working with commercial hair, you have to control that hair. So these amazing clips are going to hold the hair in place while I secure my cutting design line. What I'm going to do, I'm going to, as I know, understanding balance, I'm going to come directly to the center. I'm going to make vertical partings. I want the hair to hug the head. So I'm going to extend the razor outward and glide. As you see, using the razor, it's creating a very soft, natural look. And for our professionals out there, we know that, you know, when cutting, the razor is an amazing sharp tool, precise to the cut. I'm making some diagonal forward partings, section off. Grab my original guide. Extend the hair out and cut. We're going to continue the same cutting technique, slowly removing and creating a new design line. You see how the softness of the lines from the razor? You can for sure use your shears and do a point cutting technique, but with the razor, it's a feather effect, a lot of movement, and just look really natural. At the point from her ear, I'm going to extend and over direct the hair back and cut. Make another section, slight diagonal forward. Extend it down for natural fall, cutting at a 3 angle. You know, when we're working with commercial hair, we want to keep in mind there are leave outs. So we want to keep that in mind while cutting and knowing from that consult exactly where her natural hair is, because we do not want to remove that. We'll be in so much trouble for doing so. So we want to go ahead and follow the guide as we created prior to. Follow towards the front and cut. Remove the remaining clips. Follow it to fall. I'm going to extend it out 45 degrees. I'm going to cut. I'm going to travel to her right side. Create a diagonal forward parting. This is where the blueprint comes in. We're leaving this part longer. I'm only interested in removing any unnecessary hair. Now with the industry going in this direction, these cutting techniques can be used on our lovely salon guests on their own natural hair or the commercial installation. Just remember, you know your angles, following your lines, your hand position, shear position, those are important. Creating softness, breaking it up, because we want the hair to look very natural. Cutting an interior deep layering. I'm very close to the ends, mid shaft to end, because I want maximum movement. With her bang area, I'm going to actually go with my shear. gonna go back with my shears, do a nice little tune-up. I'm gonna extend it outward, create softness. Let my finger part for me in a horizontal line. I'm going to twist the hair, my finger, and cut. Beautiful flow, nice cascade, very modern, very edgy. Okay, we have placed the final touches on the cutting edge tutorial. So here we have the lovely Tay. As you can see, her beautiful cutting edge haircut. We use the razor once again because we have a commercial installation, and the razor gives the complete look that we were desiring, the movement, the texture, and it looks real natural. And keep in mind, utilizing Design Essentials' complete line of products will ensure amazing end results for your salon guests as well as you as the professional.